He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew! If he knew it was a clock, why didn't he present it as a clock in the... Whatever. See? Doesn't make sense. Logic, flaw. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. And this is why I'm not a huge fan of Edgeworth in this game. It's like, I mean, yeah, he has no way to know about it, but from a plot storytelling point of view, the contradiction to this is so obvious, it's not even funny. Like, if we made a statement like this, but the contradiction was, not easy to find, then sure. And again, he would have no way of knowing of the phone conversation, but this is the kind of thing where you gotta go in-universe versus, from a viewer's point of view. In a viewer's point of view, this is way too fucking easy for facing your arch-rival. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. Phoenix knows it's obvious. He doesn't even have to think about it. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Take a look at this. It's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone? Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Orders! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention! Gumtree! Perhaps Detective Gumtree overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. Mark goes out to you, Edgeworth. Not! Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you, then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I'd take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. A.m. as in before morning. Wait, yeah. And B.M. as in before after morning. Wait, no. Your Honor! I think this recording makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone. And this was recorded in the morning before the witness ever arrived at her hotel. Mamma mia, here we go again. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. Oh, it's funny when the lies are obvious sometimes, and sometimes it's insulting. But, witness had seen it before. That would make sense, except it wouldn't. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes, I have all the objection. Witness claims she had seen it before, quote-unquote. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. I'm looking at you, Gumtree. What? What about me? Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock, before. The evidence is in the pudding, Your Honor, so to speak. As in, the thinker. As in it was made by my dumbass friend, and only to exist. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. Probably. What? Because technically speaking, if Larry gave one to what's-her-face, theoretically, she could have given it to a store, put it on display for a while, and decided, hey, I want it back, and took it back. I don't know. It's a possibility, I guess. But, I doubt it, but technically speaking. A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores. Oh, I hate people who think that way. I hate you. Not everything is sold in stores. So much, the most important stuff in life is not sold in stores. And shallow people like you who think that are just... No wonder you're fucking ugly. You deserve it for being shallow. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Haha, bond line. Murph. Oh, excuse not on sale today? Oh? Oh! What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! I think I'm getting a little loud here. Sorry if I am. I'll probably tone it down a bit, but... Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. After all, we want to hear the awesome music, right? Oh! Oh, Merry Christmas! Silly me! Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did! Tee-hee! Wink! Oh my fucking god! I think I just wet myself. Miss May, let me ask you. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? She's a fucking bitch. Actually, yes I do. Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... you held it, you had heard about it. Here's the thing. I might have said you held it. If it wasn't for, you know, the introduction, thanks case 2. But, because we've seen that, we know to say you had heard it. The problem is, even though I know she didn't hold it, I know she didn't, even if I hadn't finished this case yet, I know she didn't, but at the same time, we really want to press her now, I think, because I mean, she's a fucking bitch, and if we just say she had heard about it, and give her a reason there, then, like, what's the point? We're just circle logic, we're helping Edgeworth, and also, I mean, had I not known about it, I might have already speculated, because red, white, blue, and we didn't have much about it, but still, you held it. It's just familiar territory. I'll just use the same approach as with Larry. Miss May held the very clock in her hands. Mr. Wright, when was this? When she used it to strike the victim. When else? Order, order, orders. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April May, you killed me, Fay, I say. And when you struck with the hay, the force of the impact on her nay-nay made the thinker ray-ray. Ing. That's when you heard it. Tisk tisk. Oh hey, you about to be competent for once this trial? You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Thank you. I'll take the compliments when I can. It was you who just proved that the thinker was empty. Oh. Shit! What's more, the witness had a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain to the poor, misguided Mr. Wright You were in the hotel at the time of the murder. She can't prove it. She did it. It would be my pleasure. The only problem is we know you didn't do it, so who gives a fuck? From a viewer's point of view, I'm saying. Why did they spoil the Case 2 villain? Thanks, Case 2. No way! Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. Tee-hee, didn't the murder take place at 9 at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy. Okay, here's the thing. Convenient much? Not only were you in the room next to our apartment place, you also got room service at the exact time that would give you an alibi. I call shenanigans. Incidentally, the bellboy, Aruka, corroborates the witness's story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid. Like I care, I know who the killer is already. I'm just gonna listen to the awesome music. The pointless awesome music. Mr. Wright, you've just made a serious accusation to a perfectly innocent woman. I don't think it's quite perfectly innocent. Sorry, Your Honor, that didn't go so well. But if that's the case, how did she know the thinker was a clock? Eureka! Okay, let's do some thinking time. OOC for a moment, out of character. How could she have known? Like, how could she have heard it? It couldn't have been because of my attorney's badge. It couldn't. Yeah, they may have lived. Glass shards, glass light stand. There was a phone call. There was a wiretap and a phone call. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. The clock isn't talking right now. Miss May is pretty stupid, actually. She should have known the clock wasn't talking. But wiretap, and it was in Miss May's hotel room. Now, of course, real talk. Obviously, I knew this, but just, for the people who don't. Your Honor, I figured it out. There's one other way Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof. Well, proof you say. That's pretty big for you, Wright? Thanks, Your Honor. I'll take the compliment when I can. Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know the thinker was a clock? Boom, baby! Have a look at this. Oh, that! I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Oh, I just had a slight burp in there. This is irrelevant, Your Honor. Oh yeah, hiccup, not burp, or both. I'm having a burkup. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. Take that, Edgeworth, bitch. It troubles me that a witness was in possession of a wiretap. That is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Yeah, I do. Oops. Yum, yum. I still taste the hot dogs. Yum. Absolutely. It's good. Better than hors d'oeuvres. Bullshit. There's nothing better than hors d'oeuvres. Even if that was the case, which it's not, and by the way, you should all have some tea and crumpets. They're the best. You still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was another thing? Like, if May says bullshit, I don't... Okay, fine. Edgeworth, again, saying bullshit. That's easily refutable. Stop it. You're supposed to be my rival, right? Stop being obvious. I know he doesn't know about the phone conversation, but from a viewer's point of view, this is just too easy against our so-called amazingly great rival. And I know maybe we just got lucky with the phone, but getting lucky against some super rival in the first time and beating him because of it is bad from a writer's point of view, from a viewer's point of both. Anyways, can you prove that? Yes, easily. Stop making it epic when it's not. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon is a clock is the fucking phone. No shit, Sherlock. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Exclamation mark. So, Miss April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I right or am I right? Hint, there's no wrong answer. Your Honor, this is ridiculosity. Yes. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem to be... Here, I present the witness's face again, and according to evidence law, because she looks fucking stupid, it should count, right? I just approved both laws, correct? I would like to make this part of the official evidence. Do you have any objections, Edgeworth? I've got to admit, it's pretty legit. Yes, yes. What about you, Judge? I have to say, she does look pretty fucking ugly. The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Or ass? I would love to hear the details on either, please. Miss May! Shut up! All of you! What gives you the right to talk to me, you liar? It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Yeah, squeal like a bitch. Squeal! The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. You know what? Come in thick. I know she didn't do it, but I fucking hate her. Miss May, confess. You did it, didn't you? Are you out of your mind? Oh, wait, I forgot. You're a lawyer. You must be. At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy, Iruka. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Iruka. Now that I think about it, he seems pretty legit. But she's a fucking lying bitch face. If there's anyone who's gonna split up and say something bad, it would be Iruka because he doesn't know it's bad. Well, come on, think of something. Miss May is a lying cunt face, and I need nothing for her. Again, if you want me to tone down on swears, even the minimal swears, let me know. But again, this entire case is gonna have them because recorded entirely in advance. Call the bellboy as a witness. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious there, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. Oh, you'd be surprised how low I can go. Have you seen me do the limbo? How low can you go? Can you go down low? I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? As the prosecutor, it's my job to ask the witness his name and profession. But as the witness doesn't have a proper name, it wouldn't work. Damn it, he's right. Let's just call Maruka then, our made-up name. I suppose we were calling Gumshoe Gumtree. I don't know what you're talking about, his name is Gumtree. Ah, good point, right. Okay, fine. I mean, wait, no, you can't convince me that easily. I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. What? However, If you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition: if Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, Iruka, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. Therefore, you must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Mayafei. That is my condition. You game, right? I'm game. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, I'll be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do?